Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name is Shay, otherwise known as Ginger Malta here on the Big YT. And as you can probably tell from the title of this video, we are going to be starting the short story Legacy. So this Legacy challenge was created by Shipty. It is a 5-generation Legacy challenge where each generation is sort of treated like its own mini LP series with a familial connection that bridges past and present generations. And I thought it would be really fun to play this since, legacies aren't something we do on here often, aside from the Not So Berry, which we are playing on live. Okay, so I will leave a link to the official Tumblr post in the description for y'all if you would like to check it out. And if you would like to skip ahead to the gameplay, feel free to do so. I've got timestamps in the description box as well. Y'all know these videos are usually very chatty, especially in the beginning, but we got to get through what we got to get through. So let's dive right into the challenge rules. So the rules state that we are allowed to use the free real estate cheat in order to move our legacy founder into the home of our choice. And then once we furnish it, we are supposed to reduce the household funds back down to 3,000 simoleons or less. The second rule basically says that we have to pass down a required item to the next generation. There are some suggestions for this legacy. I personally will be playing on normal lifespan, 28-day seasons. We're going to add holidays and events to the calendar. We're going to take photos to hang around the house, but we are also going to keep cheats to an absolute minimum. Fingers crossed that I can actually stick to it because y'all know me. I love to cheat needs and I love to cheat the weather. So we're going to try our hardest to keep the cheats to an absolute minimum, okay? Y'all can hold me accountable if y'all need to. So before we dive into Gen 1, I want to reintroduce y'all to the sim that we have here on the screen. This is Gia Fang. She is not new to this channel because we did play her household on live several months ago, and I've just had her on the back burner since then. But I wanted to bring her back out because I felt like the original storyline that we had going for her would really play well with the Gen 1 description. I feel like it'll integrate really well. So we will be using her as our legacy founder. And if you could not tell by her last name, Gia is related to Victor Fang. She is his younger sister. Y'all know Victor Fang is a townie that came with the city living pack. And so I just created a family member for him. And that's who Gia is. So originally, Gia was a self-published author living in San Myshuno with her cute little dog, and at the time, she was dating an art curator who had fallen in love with her writing and had started a book club in order to find like-minded Sims who also enjoyed her work. So we're gonna try to incorporate that little tidbit, that little storyline into this legacy as well somehow, okay? We're gonna figure it out. But Generation 1 is called Bound to Fall. It says, your life is simple, work your 9 to 5, come home and curl up with your favorite romance novel. Outside of your one best friend you keep to yourself, quietly dreaming for the day you'll quit your job and write a love story of your own. As an avid romance reader, your standards for love are impossibly high, and finding your soulmate has felt more like fiction than reality. But when you start a book club, everything changes. There you meet someone who feels like they stepped straight out of your favorite story. Though trust doesn't come easily, time slowly lowers your walls, and what starts as friendship turns into the romance you've always dreamed of. So the location for this generation is Willow Creek. We are required to have one child, and the colors for this generation are sage and brown. I've already kind of adjusted Gia's wardrobe to fit the color scheme for this generation as well. The aspiration is best-selling author. The traits are bookworm, loves outdoors, and romantically reserved. And Gen 1 is in the business career. Gen 1's hobbies are also writing, horseback riding, and gardening. So we're gonna have to make time for Gia to do those things as well. So the tasks for Gen 1 are that we mostly read romance books, and when we go on dates, we pretty much have to let them fizzle out on their own. We don't spin the block, we don't go on a second date, you know what I'm saying? We just ghost all the people that we go on dates with, basically. Tasks 3 and 4 say that we are to start a book club and eventually fall in love with one of the book club members. This is the only one that I'm going to tweak ever so slightly. We're going to still have her fall in love with a member of the book club, but instead of her starting it, we're going to have someone else start it, and she will be invited or inducted into the book club because I have an idea of what kind of book club I want to fake. But yeah, so that's how we're gonna play it. Okay, we also have to have one child at some point, which we already touched on, and then eventually we are going to quit our job to publish our own books, and then eventually pass down one of those books to Gen 2. So yeah. So for this challenge, we will be playing in this small town save file by Simkira. I really love this save. It's so adorable. I think it has the perfect homey, cozy vibe that I like. This lot in particular is a residential rental. We've got 4 units on this lot, and each of them are basically trailers. So this is a trailer park, and Gia lives in the trailer on the left. So as we go into Gia's trailer, you're gonna see that she has boxes and her clothes and things all over the place. She's freshly moved in. It's just her and her dog, Toki, of course, and we're gonna be speed furnishing her trailer to make it look more lived in. Okay. Well, I guess this is one way to start an episode. So, yeah, we are here with our girl Gia, and as you can see, she's filthy from head to toe. She's really going through it. She's also very sad because she got her pet taken away by Animal Care Services, and lonely from low social, filthy, needs amusement, stressful work day. Like, she's going through it. So we're going to go home, and I'm gonna have her shower and kind of get herself together. The trailer is a mess. She's got all manner of unidentified liquids on her kitchen floor. She's got dog poop on the floor. That's freaking gross. And yeah, whole place is a mess. So I'm gonna have her shower. Can she come in here? Take a shower. And then after that, we're gonna need to like mop up and, you know, clean up around here. She's so sad. But yeah, so basically life has not been good for her for the past few years. She's really been going through it. I'm gonna go through her Somology panel and talk a little bit about her background. So Her traits are loves outdoors, romantically reserved, bookworm. She is 28 years old. She's also indifferent to being romantically exclusive. She has the muser trait that comes with the creative aspiration. She's alluring, she's a sage, and she's an artist. But yeah, so essentially this is Gia's place. This is where she's living now. This is her brother, Victor Fang, and his wife Lily. This was their wedding, by the way. And then this is her dog Toki that got taken away. Basically, she's just been working and stressed and just going through it and not showing her dog any affection. So they got taken away. But yeah, we're also gonna need to do some laundry as well. Let's see. We need to wash that. She's crying in the shower because she's sad. We just need to get ourselves together.
Stevie!
Girl, get to cleaning.
Oh.
That is so gross. She has always wanted to be a writer. She's always wanted to be self-published. She was really, really smart in high school, probably like top 10 in her graduating class. And she was also a little bit of a beauty queen, but she swiftly got a reality check after she graduated from college and then went off to San Myshuno to pursue her career or pursue a career as a freelance writer slash self-published writer. And it really didn't work out for her. So now she's like super disillusioned and jaded, and she's now moved back into her hometown of Willow Creek. She's living in this trailer that she bought. Her life is quite literally a mess. And overall, she's just going through it. Now, her brother is still living in San Myshuno. He's a very successful, aspiring politician, if you will. And yeah, so it just really sucks because I feel like she had a completely different vision and plan for her life, and that just did not work out. It's just hitting her really, really, really hard. Okay, she's taking this really hard. But yeah, so basically we are going to try to build her up. We're going to try to get her life back on track. So I'm really excited to dive into this and I don't know, get to play Gia's life a little bit more. This is a little different than what I am used to. Oh my gosh, not the feeder just filled up Toki's bowl and she's not here anymore. No. Let me throw this away. Is this someone at our... Okay, I thought someone was at our door. Anyway, let me have her come here. She is going through it. Let me see what her need. What does she need? Okay, so she's hungry, she's tired, she needs fun, and she needs socials. So let's tackle one thing at a time. She's not the best cook, and she also doesn't really like to cook, but I'm gonna have her go ahead and remove some of the spoiled food out of her fridge, and then maybe we can make hot pot, something quick and easy for her. We'll do hot pot for one, and we'll do sukiyaki. All right, so yeah, she's making her little hot pot. Is someone at our door? Who is this wearing this random bag? I don't know who this is. I don't know who this is, so I'm just gonna ignore it. So many weirdos in this town. I feel like she hates the fact that she's back in Willow Creek. I will say that as she was growing up and like, I don't know, she had very high expectations for herself. She always wanted to get out of this small town. Like she hated it here growing up. She just felt like she deserved to be in the city, making hella money, doing what she loved, fulfilling her passion, whatever the case may be. And that just did not work out the way she thought it would. Life didn't work out the way she thought it would. And so she's just so upset. I feel bad for my girl, but she really did get sort of a reality check. You know, you may have a plan for your life or something and things just don't pan out the way you think they should or whatever. Oh. Poor girl. but it's okay. We're going to get her life back on track. That is one of my goals. And we're going to turn this whole situation around. I don't know. I feel like one of Gia's major lessons is going to be that, you know, your future may not be what it is that you have imagined in your head. Like, you know, it's not a fairy tale. This is real life. And so she's going to be able to make a future for herself. It just may not look the way she originally thought it would. And that's okay. So we're going to get her nice and fed, and then we're going to try to get her socials up. I'm going to have her steady sit at her computer, and we are going to socialize. Oh, look, social money is already, you know, on cue. So let's see. Check for pen pal replies. Sure. So she's not very social these days. I think she's really embarrassed, you know? She's run into a couple of people from her high school. One of her neighbors actually went to her high school. And so she's like feeling a little humiliated, being that she'd left Willow Creek behind and had kind of been like, oh, I'm out of here. Like, you'll never see me again. And now she's back and, you know, kind of insecure. But anyway, what was that notification we just got? I've always wanted to see this. What is that? Synonym? I can't even say that word. Simomon River. I'll have to ask my new pen pal from Riverview to describe it. Interesting. Oh my gosh. Look at her headshot for her work badge. Oh my goodness. Let's see. What other things can we do? We can chat with... Who do we want to talk to? We'll talk to Vance. Vance is also our neighbor. Him and Gia have a friends with benefits sort of relationship. I think it's purely physical. If I could give Gia an additional trait, I would say non-committal, because in this point in her life, she's just... I don't want to say she's using him for his body, but that's low-key what it is. You know, she doesn't want to be in a relationship with him. She's just using him for comfort, you know? Oh my gosh, my girl is down and out. I feel so bad. I feel so bad. But yeah, as I said, she's a little bit of a beauty queen. Oop, camera. She was a little bit of a beauty queen in high school, or even like post-college, you know, before her confidence got shattered by, you know, flopping in a major way. So she's like a completely different person now, which is unfortunate, but such is life, I guess. She hasn't spoken to her brother in a while either. Her brother is doing big things in the city. He's always kind of looked at Gia like, you know, my naive little sister. She doesn't know how the world works. And so she's just been avoiding having to tell him that she's moved back to Willow Creek, and she just doesn't want to hear, you know, the lecture. It's giving older brother, little sister dynamic. And so while she does kind of look up to her older brother, she also doesn't want to get chastised by him. She doesn't want to get lectured by him. She's just like, look, I'm already dealing with a lot right now. I don't want to hear Victor's voice also berating me. You know, the voice in my head is already enough. But yeah, so she's pretty lonely, and that's why her social meter is so low. She really doesn't talk to anyone. She doesn't get out of the house much, but we're going to change that around very, very soon. Or we're going to try to, at the very least. I think her laundry is done, so we're going to move it to the dryer. And I don't think she has... Oh, she does have laundry in here. Okay, we'll take care of that later. She's still very raw because of her dog that got taken away. So we're definitely gonna just... I don't imagine that she'll put any of these things away. I think she'll just keep it here to remember Toki. I wonder if there's a way for us to get our dog back. Like, if she can get her life together, she can somehow get Toki back if Toki doesn't get adopted by someone else. There are also a lot of strays in this area, so I wouldn't be surprised if she ended up getting another pet or something. We'll see how that goes. Poor girl. We are in the middle of summer, and She's supposed to be on her hot girl shit, but she's really not feeling like a hot girl right now. I genuinely don't blame her. Poor thing. Is that helping her social at all? It really doesn't seem like it is. Oh, I guess it's helping a little bit. I think she genuinely wants to just talk to someone. All right. I'm gonna have her do her laundry, put her clean clothes in the dryer. I wonder if Vance is up. It's 11:30, but I wonder, and this is very toxic, by the way, but let's see. We're gonna visit him, see if he's up, and I don't know. We're gonna see if he can make her feel better, which is very toxic because, yeah, you should not be using people for their body, but that's the type of timing she's on right now. Oh, girl. Okay, there's Vance. I don't know why why does he have this thing on his head? Is there any way I can get him to take that off? But regardless, we're gonna give him a hug. Go to romance, physical intimacy. She's too sad. Oh my gosh, we can ask to cuddle. You know what? Let's do that. We're gonna ask Vance to cuddle. She's like, I'm really not feeling too good right now. This bed is against the, was not, okay, yeah, they can't use that bed. Is there another one? No, there isn't. Okay, fuck. Maybe we should have invited him over instead. Okay, how about they just talk then? Let's say that Vance was just like, hey, you know, is there anything that you'd want to talk about? Like, what's going on? All right, so I got the bag off his head. So we're gonna have Gia talk to him a little bit. They weren't able to cuddle because the bed was like too close to the wall. So we're just gonna have a friendly conversation. Let's do, ooh, we can ask him for advice. We just feel like our life is falling apart. We feel like it's the end of the world. It sounds really dramatic, but that's just the way Gia feels right now. And she just really needs someone to dump all her issues onto. And unfortunately, he is her victim right now. So she's going to complain about her problems. We'll also ask about his day. Like, how are you doing? I don't want to be like rude or anything, but just talk to me, okay? Take my mind off of everything. He's like, you know what? I get it. Life is just shit for everybody, honestly. Have discussed healthy relationships. She's talking about her day and everything. Share conspiracy theory. Oh my gosh, the dog. Something's up with Ninja. Poor thing. Gossip about office romances. We can talk about our work. I don't remember if I mentioned this before, but Gia is an office assistant. So she's in the business career. She's level 2.
Hey, give me Arpo.
Discuss interests.
Yibs. Tabashibi.
She's still sad, but we'll discuss favorite authors. Let's see, what's her socials looking like now? Okay, they're in the green now. Okay. So talking to Vance really helped clear her head a little bit. She's still sad about her dog getting taken away. And her fun meter is still pretty low. Funnily enough, I know exactly what can make her fun go up, but it's not possible, right? Or actually, is it? Let's see. I think she's too sad to do it. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough, I won't push it. Plus, she's super tired. Okay, so she is gonna head home now. The funniest thing is she came for one thing, which is, if I'm gonna be honest, she came to get physical with him, to woohoo with him, to get her mind off of, you know, her own life and her own problems. But they ended up having a really good conversation. She feels a lot better. Not completely, you know, unfazed or unbothered, but better than she did when she first went over. So yeah. Okay, so we're back home and we're just gonna have Gia go to bed. I think she has work tomorrow and I don't think she completed any of her reports. So we're probably gonna wake up early tomorrow and try to get some of that, or not tomorrow because it's 2 a.m. So in a couple hours, we're gonna wake up and try to get some of that done. But for now, she's just gonna go to sleep. All right. There's a pet adoption drive. Well, look at the timing. Okay, Gia, it's 6 a.m. She has work in 3 hours. She has to use the bathroom. Okay, we're gonna get ourselves together. She's gonna use the bathroom. She's gonna brush her teeth. And I'm curious about this pet adoption drive. Where are the pets? They're here. Aw. Who's this? Nika? So cute. Looks like a cheetah. And then there's this dog, Kona. Aw. There's this big dog, Aiko. I love the floppy ears. That is so adorable. And then I think this is a cat, right? Noodle. Okay, cool. So we've got a few pets on the property. There's some sort of pet adoption drive, and it's crazy the timing because her other dog just got taken away. So I wonder if, you know what, now that I think about it, getting another pet immediately after her other pet just got taken away is exactly the toxic shit that I think Gia would do. But obviously we're not gonna let this pet get taken away like last time. Okay, so we're gonna hire a repair service for that toilet. And let's see. Let's introduce ourselves. I don't want this cat. I don't want Noodle. Sorry, sister, but I like this one. Nika looks like a cheetah. Also, Kona. That is a cute dog. So I'm gonna have her come and introduce herself. We'll do a friendly introduction to both of them. And then we'll see which one kind of gravitates to her more. Is she stuck? Girl, I think she's stuck. So I'm gonna reset her. Reset. Oh my gosh, she has a wet dream buff or whatever. We're gonna go here. Hello? Okay. She's in her pajamas. She really don't care right now. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my gosh. Look at Vance. We're gonna talk to him in a second. Let's do a friendly introduction to Kona. Oh my gosh, who's this little girl? Come on. And I don't know why, I mean, I know why he's here, but I don't know why this little girl is in our house. Can she just go away? Ugh. This game sometimes. I don't think. Let's do friendly introduction to Nika. I'm low-key leaning towards Kona. The dogs seem really, really cute. Ooh. Oh my gosh, Nika hissed at him. Let's do a friendly introduction. Is she tired? Ooh, energy in the red. I feel like she might skip out on work. Aww. Let's offer friendship. Aw, he's cute. Did it work? Let's try petting.
Mifa. Noyospa?
Aw.
Oh, Squiff.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we have work in an hour. Low key, we might play hooky, but I think she likes this dog.
Oh. Oh.
She's trying to introduce herself
Yibs.
to Siggy the cat.
Oh, Mafoof. Bin Faheb. Vula Shaka. Abimi.
I think we might end up adopting
Shabi
Kona.
Bulgalan.
So cute.
Karenzi.
Oh, Breshna.
All the neighborhood kids are here.
Tranjala Jabin.
What is she saying to this dog that's taking so long?
West Brainham.
Let's adopt. We're gonna adopt Kona. Are you sure you want to adopt this pet? Taking care of a new pet is a big responsibility. Mm-hmm. A real big responsibility, Gia. Yeah, she's gonna say okay. All right, so we're gonna keep the name Kona. I like it. Aww. He's like a little old man. So cute. Oh, hungry, huh? Are the cats getting into it? Oh boy. All right, let's pick up Kona. Oh my gosh, her adopting a dog the day after her. That is so crazy. That is actually so crazy. All right, we're gonna put Kona down here. Oh my gosh. She put the dog down? Okay, fine. Well, he's ours, so he knows where to come home to. Did I see a fox run through here? What is going on? This is actually really crazy. Noodle. Noodle is a stray, but this doesn't look like a cat. This looks like a fox. This is so weird. We're just gonna say go away and yeah. Can I exit out of this? Seriously, 8 hours is kind of crazy. I already adopted a pet, so... Oh, she's heading off to work anyway. I was gonna have her play hooky. Oh my gosh, this dog. Chubs. Aww, so cute. Somebody gotta come adopt these pets. They're too adorable. This must be neighborhood people because none of them, these guys don't live here. Anyway. Okay, supplies. It's time for Gia to buy more office supplies. Will she help lower the budget by finding the cheapest supplies or buy the same ones as last time? She's gonna buy the cheap supplies. Gia's initiative was noticed by the assistant manager who sent an email praising her efforts to the entire team. Cool. Oh my gosh, Kona, you cutie. He looks like an old man. He's so cute. He's so cute. I wonder if I can find a pug-owned version of this dog. Just for just so that they look a little bit more realistic. Either way, very cute. All right, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you so much for tuning in to the first episode of the Short Story Legacy. I'm super excited to get to playing this. I don't know, there's something about this storyline that's really speaking to me, you know? If you enjoyed this video, leave a like or a comment down below. Subscribe to the channel if you would like to see more of this legacy challenge. I will have the next video up pretty soon because I've already gotten into the groove of recording and whatnot, and I just really want to get back to that. Yeah, again, leave a comment down below if you really enjoyed this video. It really does help out this video get pushed to the algorithm and all that stuff, and I just appreciate all the support that y'all have been giving me, and yeah, I'm thankful to have y'all. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.